on, you guys? It's Queer Phyrexia, and today is Flesh and Friday. That's right, I am going to be starting to post Flesh and Blood videos every Friday, I hope. It might be every other Friday. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, I'm really excited to delve into the world of Flesh and Blood with y'all. It's been a very fun game to, start playing. I'm even competing in a league. I don't know what my current score is because I'm recording this before the league starts, technically like 3 hours before the league starts. But anyways, today we're going to be addressing some of the Twitter comments I got. Because last week I made a Twitter post that said, Magic players, what's stopping you from trying Flesh and Blood? And, it didn't go quite as expected. The post kind of blew up, and Magic players, you're kind of rude, but I'm going to address some of your comments, so let's get into it. So this first comment we're going to get into is money. I saw that a lot of y'all were like, I can't afford another game right now. I can't afford to get into another cardboard hobby. But did you know Flesh and Blood is like relatively cheap to get into? Like the average Blitz deck costs $20 or less, and you can even get sets of Blitz decks for a set for like $60, which is like a Commander precon. And there is a free online client called Teleshar. We'll get into that later because I'm going to be addressing that later in this video. But yeah, Flesh and Blood is like relatively inexpensive to get started with. The most expensive things you'll get are like equipments typically, and most of those like you can just use for every new deck you get. Like if you buy an expensive equipment, you're more than likely gonna be able to use it in the next deck you build. So it's not like you're buying a playset of 4 cards that is specific to one archetype deck that you're going to build for one RCQ season or like one commander deck. It's a card that can be transferred through different decks. So it's like, yeah, you might make 1 or 2 large purchases, but like you're going to get your money's worth out of that card. So this next comment is that there's no casual 4-player way to play this card game, or there's no multiplayer game, and that is incorrect. In fact, it is called Ultimate Pit Fight, and it is a 4-player way to play the game. It's very casual, it's very fun as someone who's played it, and your favorite professor has a kit that you can buy to play this game. That's the professor has a deck in this game, and it's actually kind of neat. So while yes, like most of the time Flesh and Blood is a more competitive game, there is a casual multiplayer format called Ultimate Pit Fight, and instructions for how to play that will be listed in the the description. I'm talking like I'm texting onto Twitter or something. The next one we're going to get into in this video is there's no online client. Well, and while there might not be a first-party client ran by the Flesh and Blood folks themselves, there is a community-ran one called Teleshar. It is completely free to use. You can build whatever deck you want on it and play with other folks, and I believe there's also a play versus a computer setting. I could be wrong. I haven't used this software myself yet because I mostly just play webcam games, but it is completely free, and I've had a lot of people recommend it to me. That will also be linked down below in the description if you want to try it. All this being said, what is actually stopping you from playing Flesh and Blood? I mean, there's a lovely, thriving community for this game, and it's been very warm and accepting, and I'm very thankful for the folks I've met getting into this game. I think this game is definitely worth playing. I think we can all agree that sometimes we just want to meet up with someone in an Arby's parking lot and fist fight. So that's kind of what this game is. A lot of people compare it to the card game of fighting games, and I think it's a lot of fun. The mechanics are really different and neat. I don't think there's many other card games out there that do it the exact same way that Flesh and Blood do it, so I definitely think you should try it at your next weekend getaway to the LGS. And if you are interested, there is a bunch of links down in the description to help you get into your first Flesh and Blood game. And I want to say thank you to everyone who's made it to the end of this video and is watching. Please leave a like and a comment and let me know what you would like to know about Flesh and Blood. What kind of Flesh and Blood videos would you like to see from me? I know I'm planning to do some gameplay soon, so that'll be very neat and very fun to get up onto the channel. But, if there's something specific you want to see on the channel, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.